Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, and today I'm making this video. I think that's a great Singapore watch. What do you think? The pretentious fucking prats there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hello, Poor Pluta channel, and today I'm doing paid reviews. And I gotta tell you, I think I've got a War and Peace. This is War and Peace. This email is a fucking page long. I mean, can't these fuckers get to the point? Quick wristwatch check. Rolex gold sub, fuckers. Rolex gold sub. And I'm drinking a Rusty Nail, one of the Rat Pack drinks. 1 part Drambuie, 1 part your favorite Scotch whiskey, ice, and a hint of lemon. I didn't have the lemon, had the ice. I think it needs the lemon. Hi Arch, I really like your program. I'm sending you my personal watch collection for your review. Men's Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean Chronograph 46mm, Tag Heuer Carrera Caliber 16, Montblanc 4810, Montblanc Time Walker, Longines Hydro Conquest Quartz, a Tissot T Racer, and he's also got some women's watches for his, for his wife or his girlfriend at the time, Montblanc Sport, Tag Heuer Link Diamond Bezel, Tissot T Race. Let me say a few things about it to put it in perspective. I'm 33, I live in Mexico and own a construction business, so my daily activities are not so delicate. Some of the watches here have some sentimental value, and that's why they remain in my collection, and I still wear them. I got the Longines from my parents when I graduated from college, so this is a keeper, not because it's a great timepiece, but because of what it represents. After that, the T-Race was the first decent watch I bought with my own money, and decided to buy a woman's T-Race as well for my wife, which wasn't my wife back then. Then I got the Omega as a wedding gift from myself. I bought it from a very fine gentleman from New York who got it for me at an amazing price. I don't know retail, never ever, but not even close to retail. My wife gave me the Montblanc 4810 as a birthday present when I turned 32. She did paid retail at the store. She's not very educated on this matter, but I appreciate she understands I like watches, and appreciate even more she's willing to spend her money on a present like this for me. Last week I bought the Time Walker and the camera because they were really cheap. I went to get the Longines serviced, and the camera caught my Carrera caught my eye. I really liked the look of the watch, and the price was super low. Here in Mexico, tags have good resale value. If I decided to sell it, I'd definitely leave with a profit. Surfing through eBay, I found the Time Walker at a decent price and decided to make the seller an offer I thought he would refuse. To my surprise, he decided to accept it, and I had to pay for it. I do like the looks of the watch, and after some research I found that I can even sell it here for 1.4 times what I paid. I bought the Tag Heuer Link as a present for my wife when the baby was born. I bought it because 1, it was a very low price, and 2, she doesn't care what brand she's wearing, she just wants pretty watches. The Montblanc Sport, I bought it because I find a friend of mine was in desperate need of cash and decided to let go the wife's watch at a ridiculous price, and going back to my wife's preferences, it's pretty. Number 1, what is your collection and what are the themes? List your men's pieces and top 3 ladies' pieces. What the fuck's he talking about? Oh, he's answering questions. Fuck. What watch is your holy grail? You may already have this piece. I love the Breguet Classique Complications. Number 3, what piece in your collection would you wear to meet the President or Pope? I'd wear the 4810, not because it's the finest watch, but because it's not sporty and goes better with a suit. Number 4, what is the perfect number of watches to own? As many as you can afford. Number 5, what is the perfect number of ladies' watches for your wife to have? Access is probably more important than ownership, maybe 7 to 10. Number 6, what is the next watch going to be? I'm going to decide between 3. The Breguet Marine. I love the looks. It looks tough, but still classy. Number 2, Breguet Classique. Super classy dress watch. Number 3, Rose Gold Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean. Super tough fuck off watch. I listed this number 3, even though it's not cheap and it's a very commercial brand. Have you ever considered selling a few high-end watches of yours to buy a classic luxury car, i.e. a rare vintage Porsche or new Audi A4? No. Have any of your watches helped you in your career? Not that I recall. And he came back with a footnote. After that War and Peace, fucking fucked me dead. Hey Arch, I'm glad you haven't completed my review since I made a new addition to it last weekend. I came across this Omega Seamaster triple date that caught my eye. It's absolutely beautiful and really comfortable to wear. I believe it could be the perfect daily watch for me. Okay, let's have a look at this. Jose from Mexico. Jose, I'd really I'd be getting rid of some of the filler watches there. I understand sentiment. But you got to move on shitters when the time is right. And my boy, you've got a few shitters in this collection. I'd be moving on. The wife's watches. How many? Okay, let's have a look at this. Realistically, for a woman, 2 or 3 is more than enough. Okay? Your men's collection there. I'd try and get rid of everything. I don't want to be rude to you, Jose, but there's a lot of shitters in your collection, okay? A lot of nasty shitters. I think in your case, try and get rid of a few. There's nothing that you've mentioned here that really floats my boat. I'd be looking at getting classics. Get 3 classics. Get some sort. You need a Rolex of some sort of Rolex sports watch, like an Explorer is the best bang per buck. But you can get a sub or a GMT. Try and get a 90s, early noughties version. An Omega. The Omega to get is the Omega Speedmaster Man on the fucking Moon. That's the only one to get. This other dog shit, moon phase, reduced, automatic, fucking forget it. Grails, I tend to say Breguet is a grail. Look, I've done the whole grail thing. I had 2 Pateks, a Breguet, an AP, and a Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso. Still got, out of all those pieces, I've still got the Reverso. And I gotta tell you, you sound like a man like me. I work for a living. I don't fuck around doing bullshit, having coffees and shit like that. The best piece is a Rolex. Not because of the brand name, but because you can fucking wear them. They work. They're workhorses. So, my grail, I had 2 Pateks. They're delicate little fuckers. So, now I want something I can wear and fucking enjoy. I'm going on a plane to Singapore. That will be cool. I may be 30 to 40 kilos overweight as I come out of the swimming pool without a t-shirt on, but I got a fucking gold sub on my wrist. Fuckers, I got a gold sub on my wrist. What piece in your collection would you use to meet the Pope or President? Well, gold sub, gold sub. I met the billionaire with that. What is the perfect number of watches to own? This is men's only. That's a good question. I think realistically less is more. One thing I've learned over time is, you know, you can have so many shitters in your collection, but what's the point? I think realistically in my case, what have I got there? I got the Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, that's 100% keeper. I got the Rolex Explorer 2, so that's a Rolex sports watch in steel. I got the Reverso Grand Date, that's my dress. And I got the gold sub as the fuck off piece. I think, how many do you need? I'd say realistically, you want to keep it under 10. That's my own view. Otherwise, you're not wearing them. You just can't possibly enjoy them. So I reckon better to have quality than quantity. Quality over quantity. And under 10, I think. What's the perfect number of ladies? Look, I've just, ladies watches. I'm just going through a divorce, and I've sold. My ex-wife had a lot of pieces. I bought her so many things. She had the Protect 24. I said to her, do you really want it? No, sell it. She wanted the money. Do you want the Reverso? She had a Reverso. Is the lady's Reverso on a bracelet? A Shadow. No, want the money. She had a Rolex two-tone. No, want the money. Want the money. Women they just fucking want the money. They just want the money. So I think for a lady, 2 or 3 is more than enough. The next watch for you, if I were you, get some decent classic watches. If I were you, forget this pie in the sky, Breguet Marine, Breguet Classic, Rose Gold, Planet Ocean. That's all pie in the sky bullshit, okay? Get an Omega Speedmaster Man on the fucking Moon. Decent watch. Put that in the collection. Get some sort of sports steel Rolex. And then, if you really want to add a bit of class, maybe get a Breguet Type 20. You like the Breguet brand? Get a Breguet Type 20 in steel. They're a great classic piece. Forget this gold shit. Those Breguet Marines, that's fucking the high money. You got to get bang per buck. You're in Mexico. Come on. Come on. I don't know your financial position, but you sound like you're upper middle class Mexican, which is great. This gold stuff is pie in the sky bullshit, okay? Ignore it. Get some good steel stunners. Steel's much better anyhow. I only wear that to fuck off my haters. And when I'm impressing a bird in Singapore, if I'm flying somewhere in Asia, I'd wear the gold sub. Or if I'm going to meet fans in Singapore, you wear the gold watch. Have I ever considered selling a few high-end watches to buy a classic or a luxury car? I fucking have that dilemma every fucking day of my life. I love cars. I really love cars. And yes, I do. I do. I constantly. But you buy this luxury car, and then in 3 years' time, you halved your money. If you're lucky. Whereas the watches would retain value. So, have watches helped my career? To be honest with you, not really. Australians are uncouth fuckers. They're uncouth, uneducated. They're just filthy fuckers. So, it doesn't really, I suppose if you're in Sydney or New York or Melbourne, it might help your career, but never fucking helped my career. And what do I think of the Omega Triple Date? Fuck. You should have got an Omega Speedmaster Man on the fucking Moon. That's the only fucking decent Omega in the whole fucking range. I'm Paul Pluta for the Paul Pluta channel. This has been a paid review because I don't do shit for free. Please like, please subscribe, and please tell your friends. Paul Pluta signing out. Rusty nail, fuckers.